Earlier this year, Alyssa Jones, daughter of Riverside High School girls basketball coach Bree Jones, was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia at just 7 years old. Since then, she's been fighting a battle no child should have to endure. But with her family and community behind her, Alyssa is reminded she's not alone.
It makes me feel like people are praying for me. It makes me feel happy too.
Community support is what drives Alyssa Jones and her family after their lives were turned upside down in January.
After the words of, "Your daughter does have leukemia," your whole world shuts down.
Riverside girls basketball coach Bree Jones had to temporarily leave the program mid-season to play her most important role as a supportive mother to Alyssa.
I told her how much we loved her, and I told her that you're going to have a hard time and it's going to be a long fight, but we're going to be brave and we're going to do this all together.
Alyssa has turned 8 since then and has undergone months of treatment in what's expected to be a 2.5-year battle, but she's approaching that fight with courage.
When I go to the clinic, I get 2 pokes, one in my arm and one on my port. I'm really brave, and when I do it, I don't even make a peep.
She's a fighter. She's very strong. She takes initiative. She's responsible. For an 8-year-old, she's extremely mature, and she has matured so much over this diagnosis.
Alyssa's strength is also exemplified in her support for her siblings as they too deal with adversity. Her older brother Eli has eosinophilic esophagitis, and her younger 3-year-old brother Beckett has Down syndrome.
I'm like his little mama, and we play together with my Barbies and his little toys. And my big brother Eli plays basketball with me and plays sometimes with my stuffed animals with me too.
Eli's had a hospital life, in and out, in and out. And then Alyssa came along, so Alyssa's always been the supporter for Eli.
She's my sister and she always hugs me. I don't want her to go to the hospital. I just want her to stay here and play with me.
Now that Alyssa's the one that has the cancer, Eli has reached out and become a protector for her and takes care of her and tries to encourage her.
A strong support system at home quickly extended to an entire community. Riverside High School PTA President Stephanie Wright helped set up the Alyssa Against All Facebook page. Today, it has over 1,300 members.
It's opened so many doors, and the support and just the comfort of knowing that many people are loving and supporting Alyssa and our family is so overwhelming.
Come on out!
Outside support has come in many forms, including a brand new custom golf cart to help Alyssa get around efficiently. On top of that, shirts were sold to help with medical bills, and even the basketball team created special pregame apparel.
She's our biggest fan, and we played every game in that season for her. Like, we got new shooting shirts that said Alyssa Against All on the back. We wore these shirts senior night. Like, everything was about Alyssa after that point.
They're so joyful to be around, and I just love being with them. On weekends, if we had weekend practices or shoot-arounds, they would always be here, or them riding the bus with us.
And most recently, in mid-April, her classmates at Brushy Creek Elementary wanted to help as well. So they held a week-long fundraiser, including a personal parade just for Alyssa.
Alyssa! 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 It means that I'm special, and they know about me and they're praying for me.
Altogether, efforts have helped raise roughly $2,000 for the Jones family, and whether they go online or take a trip to the grocery store, they are constantly reminded that the community has their back.
And it's so surreal as a parent to see the community walking around with shirts with your child on it. She said, "Mom, that is so cool that they love me and want to help me get better."
Everybody wears a shirt like this because they're praying for me and they love me.
If you'd like to offer your support to Alyssa, you can join the Alyssa Against All Facebook page. We'll have that link on WSPA.com. In studio, Dan Vasco, 7 Sports.